You're receiving the serve. What does the rule book tell you about where you have to stand? How about your partner? Does it say anything about them? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's CJ Johnson. Welcome to Better Pickleball, where we're focused on helping players over 50 live their best lives on and off the pickleball courts. In last week's video, I talked about the optimal position for you to stand in to receive the serve, to hit good shots and to reduce your errors. If you missed that video, make sure you click on the link. That video prompted several of you to ask, according to the rules, where must the receiver stand? There isn't a rule as to where the receiver has to stand. As long as I'm the correct receiver for my team, I can stand any place I like. Now, some of those positions are more optimal than others, but there's nothing in the rules that says I have to stand in a certain position. That prompted a second question. Bobby asked, where does my partner have to stand when I'm receiving the serve? My friend tells me they must stand behind the non-volley zone line. Bobby, you can tell your friend that she's wrong, in a nice way. There's no rule that tells your partner where they have to stand either. Let's take a look at stacking as an example of that. Stacking is a strategy that's applied to a game to put players in the most advantageous position for their team. So as an example, let's say that one player on your team has a killer forehand. We'd like to put them on the left side or the odd side of the court so they have the opportunity to use that forehand more often. So in stacking, you may choose, as in a traditional stack, you may choose to have one player on the court and the other player off the court. That's totally up to you because, again, the rules don't tell the players where they have to stand, with one exception, the serve. That happens to be Rule 4.A.2. It says, the moment the ball is served, at least 1 foot must be on the playing surface behind the baseline. Neither of the server's feet may touch the court on or inside the baseline. Neither of the server's feet may touch outside the imaginary extensions of the sideline or center line. Let's take a look at that. The moment the ball is served, at least 1 foot must be on the playing surface behind the baseline. Neither of the server's feet may touch the court on or inside the baseline. Neither of the server's feet may touch outside the imaginary extensions of the sideline or center line. One of the other places that we hear a lot of strange things about where you can and cannot stand is the non-volley zone. Now, there are plenty of things you cannot do if you are standing in the non-volley zone, but there's nothing that says you can't stand in the non-volley zone. Now, if you need a non-volley zone primer, make sure that you click on this link for a video that's designed to help you, because together we can train smart, live bold, and age well.